Good morning, my beautiful people. This morning I'm going to show you how I make my grandma's dressing. This is over a 100-year-old recipe. And I've already got my cornbread done. And it was made from scratch. I have got my celery and my onions already chopped. I got a half a cup of each. We like a lot of flavor. Let me move this thing over here. We like a lot of flavor in our dressing. Okay, hope y'all can see. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my oven on. I normally never fix my dressing ahead of time like this. But now I have to do a little thing, a few things at a time. I can't do everything at once like I used to could. There's my pan. I was looking for this pan. So I'm gonna freeze it. I'm gonna bake it, I'm gonna fix it, and then I'm gonna freeze it. I'm kind of leery about it. I'm scared it's gonna dry out, but I'm gonna go ahead and try it like this. And if it don't turn out, it just don't turn out. We just won't have dressing. But I'm making a whole bunch of it so that I want a couple little pans to put in the freezer, just so whenever, if I have a chicken or a pork chop and I want some dressing, I'll have some. So, like I said, my grandma, she would have never used box broth, but that's what we're going to have to use. She would have never done that. And I need to get some butter out. So if you have a chicken, boil it and use that broth. But I don't have one, and someone had to do what I can do at this point. So, have you all ever made your dressing and froze it? I've never, so like I said, I'm kind of scared that it's not going to turn out. I'm scared it'll be dry, but I'll have enough broth that if it is, I can add to it, and we'll go from there. So I'll tell you a story. The first time I ever made Grandma's dressing, I was so proud. This was the very first year I ever made it on my own. I was so proud of what I done. So I mixed it all up, and I got it all ready. I didn't cook it, but I got it all ready, and put it on the stove. And early that next morning, I was going to get up and throw it in the oven. Well, I got up, and when I did get up, I got up and I stirred it up again, and I tasted it to see, if I needed anything else in there. Oh my gosh, I about vomited. It's like, what in the world have I done? So I called Grandma. She was still alive then. And I told her, and she goes, you left it out all night? I said, yeah. She said, it soured. So I had to dump that whole pan of dressing. And I can't remember if I made another one. More than likely, we just grabbed some stovetop stuffing. I can't remember what happened from there, but I was so disappointed because I had wanted to make the dressing so bad. And then, of course, the next year I was fine and I made it, and I normally make it the day of Thanksgiving, and then I put it in the oven and let it cook, and we eat it that day. But this time I'm making it This is a Sunday. Now I may not get this uploaded till tomorrow, but normally I make it the day of, or I start my prep for Thanksgiving Eve. But I'm gonna go ahead and make it ahead of time because I just don't think I can do everything at once anymore like I used to could. I'm gonna check something real quick. I want to see if this pan will fit in the freezer. Yeah, it'll work. Okay, so what we're gonna do, let me go melt this butter real quick. Um, I'll be right back with y'all. I'm going over to the microwave. I'm already worn out. I got up this morning, started cooking early this morning. You know, my cornbread and chopping my veggies and stuff. Okay, so the butter isn't all melted, but that's okay. It's gonna melt. Okay. Now, some people add boiled eggs. Some people add cream of chicken soup. Some people add eggs. Some people add mushrooms. People add all kinds of different things. And it's, to your liking. But the way I was taught, the old-fashioned recipe is cornbread, celery, onions, your sage or poultry seasoning, which whenever you want. I tried it one year with poultry seasoning, and I like sage better. It just depends on what you like. Okay, I've got my veggies in here. A little bit of my melted butter. Some people don't like celery. Some people don't like onions. I'm not sure how it's dressing without those ingredients. But if that's, what people want, that's how it is. But me, I want that flavorful dressing. Okay. And I do add quite a bit of sage. And all you're going to do is, and you want this soupy. You're probably going to think, oh my gosh, you want this soupy. Because if not, cornbread is going to dry out really bad. And when you cook it, you want it to go into the oven soupy. Okay, there's one box. Normally, I think I use 2 boxes. We'll give it a stir though. But you can see the texture is definitely not, it's not soupy enough. That cornbread soaks it right up. Some people also add bread. I never have till this time, and I did add 2 slices of bread, and I'll tell you the only reason I did it was because I had some stale bread. But other than that, I don't add bread in mine. But people do, and that's, like I say, that's what you like. And you're thinking, oh my God, you're making soup. Y'all see how soup it is? But it's not going to be that way once it cooks. So what are y'all making for Thanksgiving? I'm making turkey, of course the dressing. I'm making cranberry relish. I'm not going to have the canned cranberries this time. I'm going to do a relish. I'm going to do my sweet potato casserole. I may make peas or a cream peas. I'm not sure yet which I'm going to do. And honey skillet corn. Oh, and of course green bean casserole. That reminds me I need to go get a... No, I think I got everything. Don't y'all hate it when you get to cooking and you think, well, I bought that the other day, and then you look and you didn't buy it? I was looking for I thought I bought some vegetable oil. So I was going to use that in my cornbread. And, which I normally hardly use those kind of oils, but, you know, for that I was going to do it. I could have swore when I went to Kroger's the other day, I bought some. I couldn't find it nowhere. So I used avocado oil and a little butter to make my cornbread. I'm using the Eden salt. This is really good salt. And we'll throw some pepper in there. I like my stuff seasoned up really well. How about y'all? Okay, y'all, this looks like a mushy mix. You have to taste it. If you don't, you're going to leave something out. So let's taste of it. And by the time maybe a little bit more sage. I think by the time it cooks, the celery and onions in there, it's going to be delicious. Now, I have at times, you know, as it cooks, I have had to add extra broth. Okay, let's taste this again. I washed my spoon off that time. I don't think that's going to be fine. Okay, let me get some foil. Don't tell me I didn't buy foil, y'all. I did. Did y'all see that Walmart? Walmart Plus where you could get it for $49. Was it $49, $49.50? Well, I think it was $49 something. Where they, you know, you get your stuff delivered free if it's over $35. You get free Paramount. I think Pluto. there's several little perks that you get. So I ordered it even though I live really close to a Walmart, there's been times that I haven't got to get out. So I went ahead and ordered, subscribe to that. I mean, it's normally what, $100 a year? So I went ahead and got it because I thought, even if you use it a couple of times, that's worth it. And you get free shipping on everything. So y'all look into it. It's only gonna last, I think, another day or so, or according to the website. Okay, I'm gonna cover this up now. I mean, there's times that, like when we had COVID and stuff, our governor wasn't letting us out hardly at all. So everything had to be delivered. He had where he had senior hour. You go to Kroger's, get senior hour. It was real early in the morning. And Kroger's, but y'all know what? There were young people in there too, so that didn't work so well. So I had to order a lot during COVID. And I wish I had that then, because that would have really helped out. Okay, y'all, I'm going to put it in the oven, and I'll bring you back when it gets done. Yum, 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 yum. Guys, why didn't y'all yell at me? I kind of messed up. I mean, I did and I didn't. But I like to saute my celery and my onions. And I forgot to this time, and I just threw them in there. But it turned out great. It tastes delicious. It just took longer to cook. Because, the onions and the celery wasn't, they had to cook also. Delicious. Okay, guys. Y'all leave me a comment. And hey, if y'all got a chance, can y'all, excuse me, let some of my videos, watch some of my older videos. I need to get some watch time up. You don't have to sit there and just kind of keep your eye on them, but if you'd let them play and turn the volume down and do whatever, I would really appreciate it. As I really need to get my watch time up. Anyways, I hope y'all have a blessed Sunday. Like I say, maybe Monday before I post this, but it's Sunday that I'm talking to y'all. I'm fixing to take Bailey to play ball for a few minutes, and I will talk to y'all later.